The reality is that everyone is affected by the topic of sex, even though it may be practically inconceivable for some people to discuss. If used properly, sex may be an improbably effective tool for bringing together contemporary people and creating bonds for singles. But if its use isn't managed properly, it could end up being one of the biggest barriers between partners for married couples or those in committed relationships. Regardless of your personal situation, though, sex is important for everyone, especially since most people essentially wouldn't be satisfied with their romantic life without it. Without some kind of physical fulfillment, sexual pressure may build up quickly and start to cause problems that no one should have to deal with. In other words, sex is one of the things that keeps a relationship going, and it can be just as important for people who have been paired up from the very beginning as it may be for people who are looking for unused partners. Sex has the potential to influence every aspect of our lives. It should come as no surprise that it's one of the more popular subjects of conversation worldwide. Having some fun with these sites can be quite beneficial, whether you're looking for other ways to advance your relationship or considering how to keep things interesting with your present partner. I never understood why anyone would have sex on the floor. Until I was with you and I realized, you don't ever realize you're on the floor. Sex between a man and a woman can be wonderful, provided you can get between the right man and the right woman. I think men talk to women so they can sleep with them and women sleep with men so they can talk to them. Sex pretty much cures everything. Don't have sex with the windows open. Love may be blind but the neighbors aren't. It isn't premarital sex if you have no intention of getting married. Sex is the consolation you have when you can't have love. Between sex and love is that sex relieves tension and love causes it. Literature is mostly about having sex and not much about having children. Life is the other way around. Sex is a big question mark. It is something people will talk about forever. Sex is a part of nature. I go along with nature. Sex lies at the root of life, and we can never learn to reverence life until we know how to understand sex. We are all born sexual creatures, thank God, but it's a pity so many people despise and crush this natural gift. Sex without love is merely a healthy exercise. Everything that truly makes us happy is quite simple: love, sex, and food. Sex is a part of love. You shouldn't go around doing it unless you are in love. Sex is a momentary itch. Love never lets you go. Nobody dies from the lack of sex. It's lack of love we die from. Passionate sex is great. A passionate marriage filled with passionate sex, so much better. Couples who schedule time to connect with each other have healthier, happier relationships. Sex is one of the most powerful gifts God ever created. It was designed to bring a man and woman together in a physical, emotional, and spiritual bond that would create pleasure, intimacy, and also procreation. Men and women approach sex very differently. Men make love to feel loved. Women need to feel loved to make love. Sexual intimacy is a continuing process of discovery. Intimacy between the husband and wife is one of the characteristics of a healthy marriage. One of the problems is that we have different ideas as to what it means to have intimacy. For some husbands, intimacy means sex. For most wives, intimacy is something far more emotional. Intimacy is a totally different dimension. It is allowing the other to come into you, to see you as you see yourself. Love is an ice cream sundae, with all the marvelous coverings. Sex is the cherry on top. True love is not a hide-and-seek game. In true love, both lovers seek each other. You always gain by giving love. Like, share and subscribe. Thanking you for watching.